in my car streams. I'm not at Walmart. I'm I'm at Heba. But I think I'm going to drive to a spot where I might get a little bit more clear access to you guys. Because I think this building is blocking the signal. I do believe. Let's see what we got here. Yep, you guys, because my Wi-Fi sucks so bad. It sucks so bad that I've got to find places where the signal's good. I'm waiting for you. Oh, see, you guys are coming in. Oh, the signal's getting better. It's getting better every day. All right. I think this is going to be a good signal spot. Yeah. Fabulous. Okay. When I don't have a building blocking me, I think the signal is much better. It's a little blurry. Hey, Steph, well, patiently. Yes, it's super. What the frack? The other day I was here at HEB and it was good. Okay, let me move spots, guys. Let me see. Tell me if the signal gets better. I'm looking for a better signal. Hold on. Wait for it. Trying to get. Let me know, because I'm driving around the parking lot looking for a better signal. So let's see what we got. Yep. You can hear me loud and clear, but how's the signal? Oh, maybe I'll come right over here. Let's see if this signal is better here. I'm getting kind of hungry. All right. It's choppy. Is it choppy, you guys? Is it bad? Gosh, normally it's good here. It's blurry. I'm trying to teach you guys how fat makes you skinny, and the signal sucks. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let me try somewhere else. Wait. Clear. Now it's better? Okay, wait. Let me drive to this spot. Okay. This is how it is. Like, you got to move the camera around. It's good there. Okay. Whew. Drink some water. Be blinded by the light, but I guess this is where the signal's better. Okay. Let's get into it. Why does fat... Better than that first. Okay. Why does fat make you skinny, right? Why? Now, this is nothing new. My poor phone's directly in the sun, too, so I will have to do a short stream. And we're in Texas. It's not hot. It's hot. Okay? The reason why fat makes you skinny is because your insulin becomes sensitive. So insulin is a hormone that's going to take the blood sugar and put it somewhere. Now, the problem is that most of you guys have a girlfriend. Oh, Gabriel. No, boyfriend. Most of you guys have blood sugar that's like this. And that becomes very apparent when you're eating carbs, drinking coffee, skipping meals, intermittent fasting. Blood sugar goes like this, and alcohol. Boink, 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 boink. Up and down, and candy, and, all of that stuff. And a lifetime of that, you lose the ability to balance insulin and glucagon. So insulin takes you down, glucagon brings you up, and you're supposed to hover in the middle. Most people are not hovering in the middle. No. Yeah, not a little bit. Not really. Carbs, right? Insulin is going to take the carbohydrates that you eat that are converted into glucose and use it or store it. Fat does not incite insulin. It does. Anytime you eat anything, your body's going to release insulin. It's going to secrete insulin. But the amount of insulin required to get glucose, blood sugar, out of the blood supersedes 1,000,000 times over fat. And that's why fat does not make me fat. And I eat a lot of fat. I don't discriminate. I don't hold back. I eat it. I chug it. Kerrygold block a day, plus all the other fat that from all the other foods like avocado and meat, and all day long, or tallow on top of butter. And there was a period when I first moved here to Texas where there was so much stress. I popped out of ketosis. My blood sugar started getting all crazy. I felt extremely exhausted. And I was like, this is no. This is the second time in 14 years I popped out of ketosis. It sucks. My pancreas is lit. So, because I work out, you guys, I work out. I do, in my mid-50s. Why did high carb, low fat lose weight also? Because you're lower carb. Nothing's like ketosis. Ketosis is going to keep that blood sugar nice and balanced if you're disciplined. Keep your hormones stable. Keep you stable. When you're low carb, high fat, I want to make sure my car doesn't freak out. When you're low carb, high fat, you're still insulin, very, very insulin, blood sugar dependent. So you still have the crashes, the hypoglycemia. And through all my streams, hypoglycemia, dysregulated blood sugar, is going to lead to every single problem besides the gut wall, right? Those two are the big problem areas, is your gut wall and blood sugar stabilization. Those are the two big ones. Ooh, my car's like getting mad at me. It got mad. I just turned my car off for a second. That'll last about a minute in this heat. My car is doing something weird. Let me try again. People on the replay, don't freak out. I'm doing more and more of these streams. Okay. I don't want my car to get freaky. So, yeah, my car is really not liking this. Okay, this is going to be a quick stream because I'm going to get hot and sweaty. All right, I'll open my door. You hear all that noise now? Okay, so the thing is that you also lose weight at night, and it's through that first chunk of sleep. This is nothing new, but a lot of people aren't puzzle piecing it all together. Like, I've got to go to bed early. I've got to eat small meals throughout the day. Yes, because you guys lost your stabilization of your blood sugar, and you have to get back. Once you're able to stabilize your blood sugar and be ketotic, you don't have to eat every 3 hours, but a lot of you guys think you're in ketosis because you have 0.5 or 0.9 ketones. No. You've got to have over a 1, at least a 1.8, with glucose between 70 and about 83 max. And if you get up to 83, you've got to have good GLUT4 receptors to use up that glucose. See, I'm already starting to sweat with the damn window open. This humidity is awful. Too hot in Texas, I know. And I'm in South Texas. I can't move, Gabriel, because if I move, I'll have a glitchy stream. I had to drive around to get this one. And so your ketogenic meal should be at least 12 tablespoons of fat. That's only taking you to about 167 grams of fat. Yes, I'm on Instagram, which is Stephanie Ketogenic, because that's what Gabriel asked. Gabriel. I'm all sweaty. This is so good. I'm glad I'm in my workout clothes. I just came from the gym, or else I'd be like so hot. But how I keep my weight balanced is because I'm going to bed earlier. I eat every couple of hours, even if it's just a tablespoon of fat. So I get in, of course, more than 12 tablespoons. I'll probably get in about 16 tablespoons. I'm looking for something to... Oh, I know. Yes! Gotta have one of these things. Ugh. You gotta have it. I'm like, if I don't have my air on, thanks. So eating at least 5 times a day is really good if you have destabilized blood sugar. So it's not full meals. A lot of people get it really confused. You're having 3 main meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then you're eating a mid-morning snack, and it could be just 2 bites of butter, or an afternoon snack, which is like a half a cup to a cup of broth, or a half of an avocado. But if you guys watch, for those who are trying to lose weight or get into ketosis, you'll see your ketones begin to spike once you start getting them in more consistent fat, and you'll start balancing your insulin because you're not going through the gluconeogenesis. Is steaming or roasting better, eliminating goitrogens in cruciferous vegetables? I don't know which one is better, but you don't have to completely obliterate your cruciferous. You're not going to have a massive goitrogenic effect unless you have the propensity to grow goiters on your thyroid. A lot of people with hypo or Hashis can just cook their vegetables anyway and they're fine. Now, some people will pressure to cook it, but that's to try to cook out. Yeah, that's the goitrogens. But every time we eat, we raise insulin, right? Yeah, I thought that was bad. No. That's normal. Now, intermittent fasting does not, no, that's why they say, no, they say that intermittent fasting is good because it's supposed to regulate your insulin, but it doesn't. I've watched client after client after client after client after client go down with the insulin, skyrocket with the blood sugar, and then in the long term, their insulin is not. They have a physiological insulin resistance rebound. Everybody that I've consulted with has had this reaction to fasting too long, or too many days, too many weeks or months. It does not work, and then you start seeing the hair fall out, the reproductive hormonal system, the chronic fatigue. Nobody ever gets good on fasting. Nobody. How does that make sense? Food is gasoline. So you don't put gasoline in your car, you don't eat nutrition, and you're going to have autophagy? Absolutely stupid. And I've never seen anybody succeed on fasting, especially in my age group, who's got energy. And I'm around the dang millennials and the young people. They do not look healthy fasting. Trust. Losing appetite now, periods between meals, long periods. Yeah. So you lose your appetite because your adrenals kick in. Every time you don't eat, your body's like, I'm sorry, I need gasoline. So adrenals start creating adrenal fatigue and raising your blood sugar through gluconeogenesis. People don't realize you lose muscle, you wreck your hormones. The fasting thing is a hype, and people saw the money benefits of it, so they started just over pushing it, knowing that they felt like crap. Get some Big Red. Gonna burn out doing that after a while. Yep, Shell, tell them. Well, people, their bodies just freak out. And you guys, I've worked with people over the years, thousands and thousands of people. As soon as intermittent fasting became popular, nobody has done well, not a single client. So when you hear like, oh my God, lost 60 pounds, they also lost muscle. They also jacked their hormones. They also went through a lot of gluconeogenesis. I mean, I'm just sweating now. This is gross. Look at that. That's sweat. Just from sitting here without the air on. Okay, we raise insulin, right? I thought that was bad. Okay, so it's not bad to raise insulin. It's bad when your insulin is over secreting because you can't stabilize your blood sugar. And that's insulin resistance. And a lot of you go through this, especially those who sleep bad. Well, everyone's adrenals are already messed up to begin with, and not everybody's, but a lot of people. So a lot of people. So how you guys stay lean, all these dudes especially make it look easy doing all these days long fast. They're just lying. They just lie. They're liars. Like a lot of people who are online who make a lot of money. It's hard to make money. Somebody told me once, Stephanie, it's hard to make money telling the truth, especially when you try to make a lot of money. Telling that it is a lot of work and a lot of discipline to to be healthy, because you have to do a lot of repair of damage. So these Diets, you can get lean, you can get healthy on low carb, high fat, but you have to be on your carb schedule and the types of carbs like nobody's business, because the carbs are going to be lower and the fat's going to be higher. I've been very honest, Gabriel. I have. What would be the first step in stabilizing everything? Sleep. No, macros, then sleep. I'm just sweating. It's so gross. Macros, then sweet, sleep. Sweet potatoes, okay, Lonnie. A lot of it's a little bit of a nightshade. Some people react to it, so I like white rice better. But sometimes people react to it because it's a grain. But most people fare well with white rice, where it's been bleached out, all of that phytonutrients, the anti-nutrients, and the arsenic out of the hull. Like up the stream, guys. We got 51 people in the house and only 18 likes. And I don't check to see who's liking because I'm too busy. But I just know that it helps bring people to my channel because, yeah. There's different reasons why people wake up at 3 a.m. The main reason is because people have a blood sugar dysregulation. They're hypoglycemic in the middle of the night and they wake up at 3. The blood sugar drops way too low, and then if it drops too low and you don't wake up, you can go into a coma. So the body will go through gluconeogenesis, raise the blood sugar and wake you up. But now your blood sugar goes super, super high and you can't sleep. Another reason is that people are releasing bile out of either the gallbladder, the biliary duct system. Things start moving through the ducts. That's another reason. Or the liver. You learned to what grade sweet potato and rice? Okay. How's my pony? He's doing a lot better. Thank you, Gabriel. He's doing a lot better. He was really sick and had a lot of issues. And I forgot to videotape him when he was at the worst because I want to put a little like a mini documentary together. From LA with love, you are still the best. Thank you, Joseph. I miss Cali as far as the weather goes. That's about it. My fur baby husband, child. Hey, Steph was having menstrual headaches, fall off high fat wagon, started eating lots of Kerrygold butter. 1 stick a day, my last 2 cycles, no more menstrual headaches. Oh, see, here's somebody who upped their fat and their menstrual headaches went away. A lot of people don't realize that cholesterol is the backbone to making sex hormones. And if you guys aren't going through pregnenolone still, oh God, I can't stand this humidity at all. Make me a snowbird. See, am I got sweat here? I got sweat. I see the sweat. Should I eat before bed for the low sugar at night? You can do that about 45 minutes before bed. Something very small so you don't overwhelm your digestive system, but enough to stabilize your blood sugar. And I put that together often in my meal plans or when I do consultations with people. So you guys, my calendar is completely open. A lot of you guys were like trying to book and had issues because my Wi-Fi sucks at the ranch, but got it working. And I can't even stand to be in this heat anymore because at least if I'm outside, I'll get some air. It's just like a sauna right now with no breeze. So, having your macros, if you're going to do low carb, high fat, knowing what carbs you're going to eat, timing them out perfectly. If you are doing keto, how much fat, where to put it in your day along with the protein. Do you know how keto works with dementia patients? Yes, first of all, Joseph, get them on coconut oil because it's really good. The lauric acid is very good for the brain, but also being in a state of ketosis is great. My mom, when she stays on this damn diet, her brain, because she had brain surgery and a glioblastoma, she does really, really well. The brain is made up mostly of fat, so when you eat a lot of fat, you'll see people's cognition just improve exponentially, and moderate the carbs and get some sleep. But you guys, I literally can't take this heat anymore. I am coming from California, so I'm a lightweight. I just thought I'd go in real quick and explain to you guys how I stay lean. Do you see people sensitive to butter? Yes, because some people are sensitive to the whey and casein still left over, but it's not a lot, and that's why they might switch to ghee. I have chronic pain, and it seems to always flare up. I get tired on tallow. So you might have histamine to both. So you might want to try lard. Some people do lard. Some people do already processed lard, or they'll make their own, render their own tallow. You see people sensitive to butter. Yeah. I have chronic pain and seems to always read that out. All the time. A lot of people have butter issues and they can't do butter at all. So then they try to switch to ghee, which is clarified butter. And if that doesn't well, they'll switch to lard or tallow. You're welcome. All right, guys. Don't forget to like up the stream. I've got to go. Thank you, Stephanie. I think I'm going to do a live tomorrow at a cafe where I have air conditioning and I don't freak my car out. So I just pop in to say hello, you guys. I'm heading that way in the next year. Was it California is bleeding me. Yeah. I love California. I really have hard to leave it, but I'm living my best life here besides the heat. Heat's the only thing that makes me really irritated. I'm not gonna lie. I'm still sweating on my arm. Yeah. I'm not a bad sweater, but I don't like to sweat like this at all. Like where your seat starts getting hot. Look at that. Sweat. No. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, guys. Thank you for joining today's chat. I will do a part 2 tomorrow. Still fine. Thank you. I try to be with this nasty sweatiness, but what's good is that the ranch I'm at, it sucks I can't do lives there because there's a breeze. So you can tolerate the heat. But here in town, child. So guys, go book a consultation or go to my course page through stephanieperson.com. And my Instagram is Stephanie Ketogenic. You have to adapt to the heat just like keto. And I will never adapt to cold. And I will never adapt to the heat. My ass is in my 50s. I know what I like and I know what I don't like. And I don't like this nasty heat. It's disgusting. I like it. I like Texas after September. All right, guys. Thank you for today. Yeah, my car is really mad at me. And I'm out. I'm out. Peace.